Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Angelina and I'm from Group H. And I will explain the first material about principles of curriculum development. General principles starting with points of relevance. Relevance is the suitability, compatibility of education with the demands of society, which can be seen from external and internal relevance, according to Winarso 2015. There are two types of relevance that must be included in the curriculum, namely outward relevance, where the objective, content, and learning processes included in the curriculum should be relevant to the demands, needs, and development of society, according to Ricards 2001. Explains that situational analysis is an analysis of factors such as political, economic, social, or institutional where the curriculum is developed. For example, the curriculum must adapt to the development of science and methodology, or IPTEC. The second principle is flexibility, which can be interpreted that the curriculum can adapt according to regional conditions, times, abilities, and backgrounds of children, according to Winarso 2015. The third principle is continuity, which is defined as the continuity and life age of development and learning process. And last, the fourth principle is practical and efficient, where the curriculum is easy to implement. The tools used are also easy at a low cost. Furthermore, the specific principles. Specific principles of curriculum development according to Winarso 2015 are: first, the curriculum was developed based on the goal of national education number 20 and 2030. Second, the content of education is in accordance with educational needs such as special and simple learning outcomes. Learning content includes knowledge, attitudes, and skills. And curriculum contents must be logical and systematic. Third, the selection of teaching methods that must be in accordance with the material and can active teachers and students in the teaching and learning process. Fourth, media and teaching tools that support the learning process. Fifth, the assessment must be adjusted to the objective and learning process. Thank you.
Okay, we come for the material about curriculum development. The curriculum development approach is procedure by applying the right strategy or method by following systematic development steps to procedure a better curriculum. This means that curriculum development must be carried out systematically and based on integrated principle. Namely, in curriculum development, existing components must connect one to another and provide different views regarding the approach to curriculum development. There are 6 types of development curriculum approach that can be used in developing curriculum, namely a field of study approach, a goal-oriented approach, an approach to material organization patterns, a reconstructionalism approach, a humanities curriculum approach, and an accountability approach. In the following, each approach will be described. First, the field of study approach, or also known as the academic subjects approach, which uses fields of study such as English, mathematics, social studies, and other in developing the curriculum. The second approach in curriculum development is a goal-oriented approach, according to the approach focus on goals as the center of curriculum development. The third approach in curriculum development is the material organization patterns. This approach is formed from the subject matter curriculum, correlated curriculum, and integrated curriculum approaches. The subject curriculum approach is an approach that blocks curriculum development according to the field of study. For example, English, science, social studies are developed separately and not connected at all. The fourth approach in curriculum development is reconstructionism, also known as social reconstruction, in which curriculum development is focused on problems that exist in society, such as population explosion, disaster, and other. The fifth approach in curriculum development is humanistic approach. This approach focuses on students interested in curriculum development. The last approach, according to Winarso, is the accountability approach, which, as the name implies, is accountable, which means it is clear and measurable. This means that by using the approach, our student success can be measured.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Angelina Putra and NPM is 1904WO193. Okay, here I'm going to explain about sensor design. Point A. Definition. The second curriculum development model by Richards 2013 is sensor design. In sensor design, curriculum development starts from the selection of teaching and learning activities, techniques, and methods rather than developing a syllabus or expected learning outcomes. Jadi definisinya adalah model pengembangan kurikulum yang kedua menurut Richards pada tahun 2013 adalah central design. Dalam central design, pengembangan kurikulum dimulai dari pemilihan kegiatan belajar mengajar, teknik dan metode daripada mengembangkan silabus atau hasil belajar yang diharapkan. Point B. Central design in the language learning process. Re-examining the emergence of the central design approach, starting with language teaching in the early 20th century, focused on the forward design approach. Methods such as the audiolingual method or ALM, situational language teaching, and initially communicative language teaching or CLT, emphasized the development of syllabus and communicative grammar material at the beginning of the emergence of CLT in the learning process. Jadi, central design dalam proses pembelajaran bahasa yaitu menelaah kembali munculnya pendekatan central design dimulai dengan pengajaran bahasa pada awal abad ke-20. Berfokus pada pendekatan desain ke depan, metode seperti metode audiolingual atau ALM, pengajaran bahasa situasional, dan pengajaran bahasa awalnya komunikatif atau CLT menekankan pada pengembangan silabus dan materi tata bahasa komunikatif pada awal munculnya CLT dalam proses pembelajaran. And point C. Implementation of a central design curriculum. Teaching is the center of the central design, wherein teaching, through learning activities, student participation in class, the role of teachers and students in creating learning activities. Meanwhile, content or input, outcomes, and assessments are dynamic and always exist in the teaching and learning process. Jadi, implementasi kurikulum desain pusat, pengajaran merupakan pusat desain sentral di mana dalam pengajaran terdapat kegiatan belajar, partisipasi siswa di kelas, peran guru dan siswa dalam menciptakan kegiatan pembelajaran, sedangkan isi atau masukan, hasil dan penelitian bersifat dinamis dan selalu ada dalam proses belajar mengajar. Okay, that's all my explanation about central design, and back to moderators.